Hello, Bashnila here. Today is Wednesday, April 21st, filming my Talk to Me Tuesday. Um, my schedule at work varies from week to week, but um, since the nurse aide that works on the nights that I don't work, since she and I for a long time have not requested any particular days off, my schedule has become a lot more predictable. So I work every other weekend, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. And then on the next week, I work just Monday night and Tuesday night, which means that I work every single Monday night, which means that my Talk to Me Tuesdays have been getting put off until Wednesday. So that's what's going on there. Let's see, I have a few things. I found a charity that I'm going to be donating pillowcases to. It's called the Open Door Mission in Omaha, Nebraska. It's a approximately 350 bed homeless shelter, and it's quite elaborate. In other words, they have an emergency family housing complex. They have a permanent housing complex for people who have graduated some of their programs to turn their lives around and stop their cycle of homelessness. And they're about to do a grand opening for a men's complex. They also have a thrift store where they allow families that are in danger of becoming homeless to come in and shop. They don't actually have to pay for anything, but for clothes, household items, furniture, things like that. And I think they've served, I don't know, it's in the multiple thousands of meals and have provided nights of shelter in the multiple thousands just in, a 6-month period. So I'm actually hoping to be able to take my kids there this summer for a little road trip and deliver our pillowcases and just visit the place. Real excited about it. You guys probably read my email exchange with one of the gals there. She's in charge of communications. I'd asked her if they would have a use for the pillowcases, and she said certainly. So real excited about that. So I went out to I have a guest house. That's where I used to sew, but about a year ago, no, about 6 months ago, I can't remember, we played musical bedrooms with the kids and this and that, and I brought my sewing studio into the main house where we live, and I let my daughter, who will be graduating high school in less than a month, move out to the guest house if she would agree to pay for the heating out there, because that was the big thing. I couldn't afford to heat the guest house in the winter just so I could sew. She works part-time as a nurse aide at a nursing home, and she's responsible, reliable, and she jumped on the opportunity to, to move out there, have some more space, have her own bathroom, be able to have friends over without all the younger siblings bothering them and that. So anyway, I went out to, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, and one of the bedrooms I still use for storage of all my sewing and craft stuff. Went out there and found loads of fabric. I had no idea I had so much fabric. So I wanted to show, I've been putting together some trios of fabric for pillowcases, and I thought I would show 4 of them. One that I thought would be good for a girl, one for a boy, one for a dad or a man, and one for a woman or a mom. So I kind of have a little family of pillowcases. Haven't made them yet, but I've kind of put together my little plan here. So this is what I thought would be good for a girl. The body, the trim, and the cuff. This is an orange. It kind of looks like an egg yolk yellow, but it's actually an orange. When they're done, I'll put up a picture. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've been wanting to film in a different location, but I still haven't gotten the DV cable that I need to connect my mini DV camera to my computer. So I thought, well, maybe I could just turn my camera and my screen. It's not quite 90 degrees, so it's a different, I'm in my dining room, but anyway, thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. Here is the one I thought would be nice for a boy. It's red and then red, white, and blue, and then stars for the cuff. So that's my plan for that one. For a man or a dad, the body, the cuff, and then this is black with like a grayish design. I use this for the Wee Penguin block. Try and get the lighting better there. And the last one that I thought I'd show would be for a lady or a mom. And this is a nice kind of Dijon mustard, which, well, Dijon mustard's kind of gray, but it's showing up pretty good here, the yellow. So that's that. And in searching for fabrics for pillowcases, which I think I have like 16 or more picked out, not sewn yet, but I'm going to let some of my kids help me sew them up so that if and when we do get to go hand deliver them, they'll have more connection to what we're doing. Anyway, while I was searching for those fabrics, check my time here. Oh, I gotta hurry. I'm gonna run out of time, I think. Anyway, okay, I'll hurry up. Found some more fabrics these are just fat quarters. I think this is a Moda. Thought I'd show these. I may never use them. I may use them. I don't know. I just love them. It's kind of like, well, it's my fabricaholicism or whatever you want to call it. And then I have a Moda Holly Jolly Charm Pack that I bought, and it's like a 30s reproduction. I guess it's Christmassy, but I just love what's really in, I've noticed for Christmas, is kind of a light mint green or like this light kind of celery green, and then regular red. Not, you know, it's just recently come into popularity for the Christmas green and red, but I just really like that one. I love that, it just has such a vintage look to it, those two shades, the light green and the true red. Hopefully I don't run out of time. Let's see if I can find some more good ones. We're getting into some faded ones. That's a cool one. Okay, that beep means I have 2 minutes, so I better hurry. These are cool little Christmas trees. Not quite sure what I want to do with this, but I loved it so much I had to buy it. Okay, quickly. Sisterhood of the Traveling Project. At the end of this video, there will be a picture of the audition of the strips. There were 12 strips total. We had 10 participants. 2 of them made 2 strips each, so we ended up with 12 strips. And I've talked about my plan to connect them with the black and white in between. And so it's about 2/5 of the way through. I made these are black and white checkerboard crocheted strips, but with the connecting I'm using black and white yarn and a yarn needle, and it's obliterating the checkerboard, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. But here's some of the strips: Ophengens, Criterion's, Jewels, Lady of Lost Times, Hack 42. She's Fidissimus on Ravelry and Grain Damaged on Live Journal. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I still have 6 more strips to put together. I'll have to square it up because some of the strips were a little longer, but there's a method I can use for that, and I'll talk about that later. I don't want to run out of time talking about that. And then there'll be black and red around the borders. Let me quickly show you. This is one of the crocheted checkered borders, but yeah, it's losing the checkered part of it. Wanted to talk about Harry Potter, but I'm going to run out of time. So yeah, I gotta go. See you next week. Bye-bye.